BMW Z4M. Now, another one of my good friends who's had a few of the M cars previously has recently purchased this. He's had the Roadster before and he's now opted for the coupe. So it's essentially an E46 underneath. It's got a S54 engine in it, manual gearbox and a slightly later traction control. Now the thing feels absolutely brilliant to drive, and it also benefits from having an Eventuri carbon intake on it, which sounds, oh, so good. So we're going to take it for a quick blast now and we'll go through some of the details. So just like the M3 46, it makes about 330 horsepower. You've also got the benefit of having the CSL brake setup and the CSL steering rack, which makes a really nice input on the steering compared to the E46, which really does need a shorter ratio rack as standard. And I must say, the package together, being in a two-seater car this low, feels absolutely gorgeous. Now it also has got the CSL replica wheels in it, which you can buy from CM Wheels. They're absolutely lovely to look at, really changes the look of the car, makes it a lot more aggressive looking than standard. And just listen to that intake. It also benefits from having the full KW coil over kit on it, so it feels absolutely planted. It's all been geoed up correctly as well. And I must say, really impressed with it. It's certainly making me miss my E46 at the moment because the S54 engine is just glorious. Now, just like on the E46, you've got the warm-up lights, which is really nice. It feels like an M car, it does feel special, and it also benefits from obviously the red leather, and it's the same grey as on my E46, so like the CSL. And I think altogether, just if you're looking for a fun weekend car that's a safe investment, you can't really do much wrong with this because they're going for the region now of about £20,000, and in 5 years' time, due to the limited numbers, you could easily be looking in excess of £30,000. They just don't make cars like this anymore that are so driver-friendly and raw and just make you want to play with them all the time. It's just such good fun. You're getting a lot of the newer stuff now, and it's so refined. You lose that fun factor that is driving. The steering feel is absolutely gorgeous. It really feels on point. I just love the seating position. It makes such a difference being in line with the bonnet like this. It's something on my E46 I'm going to have to address with aftermarket seats later in the year, but out the box, I really don't think you can complain with this package. You've still got a lot of the luxuries, and like I say, it's a two-seater sports car. Gorgeous noise, gorgeous. What a lovely day to be out, even though it's February, the sun is shining. So as I said, you get a lot of the benefits like on the CSL with this car. You do benefit from having the brakes, the steering rack, and then when you put the Eventuri intake on there, you could easily be looking at 340 plus bhp, which is just enough for a car like this if you're going to go blasting around on the back roads. I mean, nowadays stuff's getting so crazy with the power, with turbos, that you're losing that N8 rev feeling, the way they just want to scream out, it's gone. But this will just be one of those cars you'll look back years to come and be like, I should have bought one, I should have kept it. It's a safe investment. I said, unfortunately, it's not the longest video today. With these sort of situations, it's not my car. We've only had a few hours to play out this morning with the camera, so I didn't want to take the mic and just be in it for hours driving around talking about it. So what I can tell you is, do you like the E46 M3? Are you looking for something a bit more exclusive, maybe a little bit special, something that's even safer investment in terms of money? Then I would strongly suggest the Z4M. You really don't see them on the road either, which is nice, and especially with the coupes. Now the coupe is a little bit heavier than the Roadster, but that's because essentially you've got a Roadster chassis with a hardtop roof built onto it, but it is a really stiff chassis. It feels fabulous on the roads. Maybe a little bit too following tram line with the coilovers and the camber, But like all things, it's personal preference on how you set the car up. But it's just a lovely place to be and a lovely car to drive. And like I say, if you're in the market for something of around £20,000, I would strongly recommend it. As always, guys, apologies, it's a bit of a short video, but appreciate a like and a subscribe, and hopefully we'll have more M3 stuff later this year.